You post one item, and within minutes someone messages you. They seem normal, polite, ready to pay. But what if I told you that one message could cost you everything? Millions have already been scammed, and you could be next. Stay till the end. This could save you. Facebook Marketplace looks simple. Buy, sell, meet, done. But that's exactly what they want you to believe. Behind those friendly messages, those unbelievable deals, those instant payments, is a hidden world, built on manipulation, deception, and carefully planned scams. In 2024 alone, victims lost over $1.9 billion to social media scams. Since 2021, that number has passed $2.7 billion. And here's the most disturbing part. 1 in 4 victims say it all started with a simple message. This isn't just online fraud. This is a system designed to trick you. Today, we expose the most dangerous Facebook Marketplace scams and the real stories of people who didn't see it coming until it was too late.
Or gullible, stay off of Facebook Marketplace. Just don't even go on there. You're gonna get got so bad that you're just gonna cry yourself to sleep every night. It is ruthless. The people on Facebook Marketplace are ruthless. There's scammers, there's cheaters, there's liars. We got people selling cars with no title, no nothing. We got people that are selling fake jewelry, fake sneaker, a bunch of fake stuff. Hey, if you wear fake stuff, that's cool. It's whatever. No one cares. No one's gonna walk up to your shit and see. But there are people on here that are selling fake stuff and trying to pass it as real stuff. Not only are there fake stuff being sold on there, but chicks are running out of attention. So they're posting and selling underwear. They're selling revealing clothes and stuff like that and posting photos of them wearing it, and they're trying to sell it for $5 or $3 or whatever. It's fucking crazy. And then you got the dude that's selling a 15-year-old lawn chair for $3, and then he's gonna lure you to his house and then use his charm to sneak you a little bit closer to his van and then kidnap you and use your skin as
Facebook Marketplace looks simple. Buy, sell, meet, done. But that's exactly what they want you to believe. Behind those friendly messages, those unbelievable deals, those instant payments, is a hidden world, built on manipulation, deception, and carefully planned scams. In 2024 alone, victims lost over $1.9 billion to social media scams. Since 2021, that number has passed $2.7 billion. And here's the most disturbing part. 1 in 4 victims say it all started with a simple message. This isn't just online fraud. This is a system designed to trick you. Today, we expose the most dangerous Facebook Marketplace scams and the real stories of people who didn't see it coming until it was too late.
Guljinder Dhaliwal says late last week he posted this ad on Facebook Marketplace for his computer.
I want to sell it for $2,000 and this guy approached me.
He says as an active Facebook Marketplace user, there were no red flags.
He said, could you negotiate? I said, sure. He said, could you take $1,850? I said, yes. Take a cash? I said, yeah, no problem.
Dhaliwal has several cameras outside of his home, he says, to protect himself.
I got 3 cameras front of my house. Yeah, and all 3 catch him.
The transaction happened on Sunday, and it was captured on video. You can see the man here walking up to Dhaliwal's home. They made the exchange inside the home, then the man left.
So this is all the money he gave it to me.
He says something wasn't sitting right.
Just a lot of money in one person's hand.
Dhaliwal says soon after the transaction, he came to this bank to deposit the money. What happened next, he says, made his heart drop.
I tried to deposit it, and the ATM shows that all the money is unrecognizable.
CTV News went back to the bank with Dhaliwal. It happened again.
I know it's a lot of money to lose. Why? I was shocked that I thought I was very smart, but scammers can outsmart anyone, right?
It's a very unfortunate and hard lesson for the victim to learn.
Dhaliwal says he filed a police report with SPS. They recommend checking the buyer's profile, look for what you think might be fake photos, and look at what the seller or buyer's history of items is. Most importantly, they say document everything in writing.
Have a record in case something happens and you need to contact the police.
Dhaliwal says he wants to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
I just want to aware other people who, buy or sell in a marketplace, just beware of and watch out these scams and scammers.
Story 1. The perfect buyer. Mary wasn't trying to make a fortune. She just wanted to sell her old sofa. She posted it and waited. Phone notification sound. Minutes later, a message. Hi, I'm buying this for my sister. She doesn't use Facebook. It felt normal, polite, respectful, even reassuring. No bargaining. No questions. Just one thing. I'll pay full price. That's when it started to feel too easy. Then came the request. Can you message her on WhatsApp? Mary hesitated. Something didn't feel right, but she ignored it. And that one decision changed everything. Within hours, she received a payment confirmation. It looked real, professional, exactly like something from a bank. But there was a problem. You need to pay a small fee to release the funds. Just a small fee. So she paid. Then another message. Another issue. Another fee. And another. Each time, promising the money was coming. Each time, pulling her deeper in. Until suddenly, nothing. No replies. No buyer. No money. Just silence. Low tone. That official email. Fake. The buyer. Gone. And Mary's money. Gone with them.
Scammed on Facebook Marketplace. So, I partnered with Eubank today to spread some awareness about scams.
So, I just listed a bike on Facebook Marketplace and I received a message from a lady to buy it. She then asked me if I had PayID so she could, pay me. I didn't think much about it because I just wanted the bike gone. So I said yes. I gave her my email and immediately got an email from PayID. It said I'd been paid $100, but because my account had a limit, I needed to pay $200 into my account. Without thinking, I opened up the link and sent the money. Then she straight up ghosted me and I realized I had lost all my money. So please, don't get scammed like me. Remember these 3 points. Be suspicious of everyone. Don't open any emails or links that look suspicious. PayID will never contact you directly. Take your time when receiving an offer, especially if they're paying you before they pick up. Trust me guys, scams can happen to anyone.
The 4 most common scams. My friend doesn't use Facebook. It sounds harmless. Hi, I'm interested, but I'm buying this for my friend. Nothing strange. Nothing suspicious. Until the next message. They don't use Facebook. Can you contact them on WhatsApp? And just like that, you've stepped outside the platform. Outside the protection. Now the messages feel more urgent. More personal. They send proof of payment. Screenshots that look real. Emails that look official. But there's a problem. It's all fake. Carefully designed to make you trust them. To make you act before you think. Because once they have your number, your email, they don't just want your item. They want access to you. And by the time you realize, Scam 2, overpayment, keep the change. Or do you? It starts with a mistake. Oops, I think I sent too much. They sound honest. Almost embarrassed. Can you just refund the extra? Then they send proof. A screenshot. A confirmation. Everything looks real. But here's what you don't see. There is no money. No transfer. Nothing in your account. They rush you. Push you. Please, I need it urgently. And in that moment, you don't check. You just act. You send the refund. From your own money. And just like that, they disappear.
You can trust them, okay?
Can I trust you?
I'll be informing them to proceed to send in the additional payments right now. So just hold on a second.
So yes. Then I started thinking, how is he going to send me $500 when he couldn't even send me $150 in the first place?
Just let me know once the buyer sends the additional payment, so I can guide you to the next step you're going to be taking, okay?
The buyer is supposed to text me?
No, you'll be getting a text message regarding the additional payment.
From the buyer?
So you just... No. Just check your text message if you got a confirmation text.
I don't see any payments in my text messages.
Can you check your text spam, okay, if you got it?
How about you just put the buyer on the phone and we can figure this out together, the three of us?
Yeah, but also on the phone with the other agents right now.
You're talking to him now?
Yes, sir.
What's their name? Let me see if I got a text message from them. What's their name?
Okay, bro.
Gabriel? Gabriel, huh? Well, I finally do get a text, but it's from the same number I'm on the phone with. It says, we congratulate you for successfully upgrading your account to a business user, which gives you unlimited access to receive any amount of money from now on. Below is the instructions to receive your funds. Send the sum of $500 to buyer via Zelle. Instant $650 will be deposited into your Zelle account. That includes the $500 you're sending to the buyer's Zelle. Okay, I got it.
So the buyer sent the additional payments, correct, right?
No, I can't really understand what this text is saying.
Yeah. So before we start this upgrade right now, we need to update your Zelle account firstly before you can make the refund back to the buyer, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand, sir?
No.
So do you make use of an app called Cash App?
Cash App? No, I use Zelle to send money, not Cash App.
Okay, so what other app do you have?
I have Zelle.
Can you set up an app called Chime?
Why in the crap does he want me to download Cash App and Chime? He works for Zelle.
Yeah, the app is to generate your Zelle account because your Zelle account is still placed on hold and can receive a payment
Scan
from a
3.
business account.
Broken,
So you
fake items. What you see is not what you get. The photos look perfect. Clean. Working. Almost new. The seller seems normal. Friendly. Convincing. You meet. You pay. And for a moment, everything feels fine. Until you get home. You turn it on. Nothing. Or worse. It works for a few minutes. Then dies. You try calling the seller. No answer. Messages. Seen, but ignored. Then suddenly, they're gone. Account deleted. Number blocked. No refund. No trace.
And on Facebook Marketplace for $4,000 because I needed a car. I haven't had a car in years, and I finally was able to get a car. And we show up, you know, the convertible roof wasn't like working, and we're like, you know what, like we can fix that. And we drove it around, it was fine. He said if there's any issues, like mechanical wise, let him know. And I texted him as like we stopped at the gas station, and as soon as I tried to turn the car back on, it's not working. And so I let him know. We drove 4 hours to get here, and now we're stuck out here with this car that's not working, and he blocked us. He removed himself off Facebook. Understand why shitty things happen to good people. I am just so pissed, and the fact that like I can't do anything about it. I know $4,000 doesn't sound like a lot, but it is to me, and I was so excited. I was looking forward to this for like a week now. Now we're stuck in Tennessee with a car that doesn't work, and he just ghosted us. Like, just don't be shitty. I just don't understand why people are like this. I worked so hard to get to where I
Scan 4.
am.
Paid. Payment upgrade. Pay to get paid? This one feels official. Professional. Almost convincing enough. A buyer agrees to pay. Fast. No hesitation. Then you receive a message. Your payment is pending. Please upgrade your account to receive funds. It looks like it's from the bank. Logos, formatting, everything checks out. But then, pay a small fee to complete the transaction. And that's the trap. Because here's the truth. You never, ever, pay money to receive money. The moment you do, you've already lost.
Scams in Australia. Facebook Marketplace PayID scams. So this is how it goes. The seller posts an item that is in high demand, such as a phone or anything that's electronic. The buyer, which is a scammer, will pretend they're interested and will try and pressure the seller to pay ID. They'll try and convince the seller it's fast, efficient, and it's also safe. So the seller will accept the payment via PayID, and the scammer will send through a fake notification to say that they've paid into the account. The seller doesn't even bother checking their bank account, having that full trust in the scammer. When the scammer picks up the item or they send their friend to pick up that item, that's when the seller realises that no money was paid. And it's too late. The red flags to watch out for are the scammers always insisting that they want to pay ID. So I would ask for always cash upon pickup. This is the oldest trick in the book, but believe it or not, it still happens.
Story 2. The deal you can't miss. James wasn't even looking for trouble. He was just scrolling. Late at night, tired, distracted. And then he saw it. A laptop. Clean. Powerful. Almost new. Price. Half of what it should be. He knew something felt off. But then came the message. Hi, is it still available? The reply came instantly. Yes, but many people are asking. First to pay gets it. Now it wasn't just a deal. It was a race. James could feel it. That pressure. That fear of missing out. What if someone else takes it? Heartbeat sound. The seller pushed harder. I can't hold it. I need the money now. No time to think. No time to verify. Just one decision. And James sent the money. At first, everything felt fine. The seller replied, "Got it. I'll send tracking shortly." Minutes passed. Then hours. Then, nothing. James checked the chat. The messages were still there. But the seller? Gone. Profile deleted. Number unreachable. No laptop. No refund. Just one question. How did he fall for it? Later, he discovered the truth. That same laptop, same photos, same price, was being posted over and over again. Different accounts, different names, same trap. James didn't just lose money. He was never the buyer. He was the target. Lesson: scammers don't rely on luck. They rely on your emotions. The moment you feel pressure, you're already inside the trap. Scammers don't look like criminals. They look like times buyers, times sellers, times normal people. And that's what makes them dangerous. Because they don't steal with force. They steal with trust. The next message you receive could be real. Or it could be the beginning of a scam. The difference is what you do next.